What's up, everyone? Welcome back to school. Welcome to University of Texas On-Ramps History. This is going to be a dual enrollment course. Some of y'all may have done on-ramps last year, and I hope you got a good experience out of it. There are a lot of benefits to this, and the way dual enrollment works. One, you are going to get a grade from me, from Coach Alexander, that is a high school grade for Trimble Tech. And secondly, you are also going to get a separate grade from the University of Texas, which I have pictured here down in Austin. It's a very famous university throughout the world, so any credit from them, usually carries some weight and is respected. And you'll have opportunity to get 3 hours of college credit here in the fall, and then another opportunity to get 3 more hours in the spring for up to 6. You might pass one and fail the other, or pass both. Last year, I definitely had some students that struggled in the fall and then picked it up, and they turned it around and they got credit in the spring. So we're going to be using Google Classroom, and then I'm going to show you the platform through the University of Texas that we're going to use. We're not going to use Google Sites or anything, because we're going to use a platform from UT called Canvas. And what I'm going to need y'all to do in the classwork, number one, is register. And you'll go to registration here, and I've attached a link for you. Now, some of y'all have already got what's called a UTE-ID, which is like your student ID through the University of Texas. You will actually be considered a student with them. Now, if you've already done that, you get to skip step 1 and you get to jump straight into step 2. So we'll go what's called asynchronous here in a little bit, and you'll have some time to do that. It's very important that you do that, and I want y'all to get on Canvas and kind of search around, learn how it works a little bit, things like that. Save these in your phone, safe place, maybe more than one place, because you're going to be logging in and out a lot, and it just slows things out when people lose their passwords or that sort of thing. So make sure you save your UTE ID and your other thing as well. So what we'll do now, when you get on there, let's go ahead and take a look at the platform that we're going to be using. And you all are going to have a dashboard. Yours is going to look similar to this, but slightly different for students instead of teachers. And these things here we call shells, and they're like your class. And the one we're going to focus on is the United States from 1492 to 1865, and that's going to be the fall focus, and then the spring focus will go after 1865. 1865 is an important spot. It's the end of the Civil War, when the United States came back together as one, although we're going to learn there was still a lot of division, and we'll see some of that. So we're going to be operating out of this shell a whole bunch. 1492, as some of you may know, that is kind of when America was discovered by Columbus and other Europeans, and they began to colonize this part of the world, although he was not actually in the United States. Of course, the United States did not even exist yet. So you may notice this is 1492. The United States does not exist in 1492, but it's important to understand the history and the way things kind of emerged in the long run. Now, a lot of y'all know 2020, it's been a strange year. A lot of the issues going on, the unrest, division, racial issues, have been going on for many, many years. And in this class, we're gonna take a look at some of these things and why they got to be the way they were. Okay. The class is going to be divided into units. Each unit you will take a quiz before the unit. And unit 0, think of it as a practice unit, okay? I do encourage y'all to read through this. It gives you more of an overview of our course. Some of you may think history is about memorizing a whole bunch of names and dates and places. And it's good to know the overall idea. You don't have to memorize a whole bunch of individual dates and things like that in this class. We're more focused on how things fit together. If you look at 2020, why do we have the issues? Where did they come from? Well, they come from history and the journeys that have already been made. and are still being made. Okay. Now, we're going to jump into the big ideas next time. What I need you all to do um, is you need to jump in there. You need to get registered, and then you have one assignment, sort of, and it counts for all your on-ramps classes at once. You need to do what's called this student orientation. And if you have other on-ramps classes also, you can just do it one time and it counts for every class. It is 1% of your total college grade. And so you just need to go through these step by step. You need to get registered. And that's pretty much our task for today is getting on the site. Go ahead and get your orientation done. I will give you a 100 on the high school grade for getting this done. And then it's a free 1% of your grade on the college side. And colleges don't give a lot of free points away. So take it anytime you can get it. Okay, so that's it for now. If you have questions, be sure to reach out. We're asynchronous and also during the office hours that we have. All right, thank you.